Hi Liv. I've been working on this ukulele for about a month now, and I want to share a few little tips and mistakes I've made. I guess the first thing you want to learn is the parts of the ukulele. This is the hat, or the head. These are the gear, the friction tuners. There's no gears. You have gears in yours, and yours are better. These are the frets. The frets are these spaces in between the fret wires. That's the nut. That's the first fret, second fret, third fret, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. These are fret wires. Whenever you press down, you don't want to press down on the wire. You press down in the middle. You don't want to press too hard. If you press too hard, you get a sour note. It gets too sharp. If you press too soft, it buzzes. So it's got to be just a Goldilocks. You don't want to be pressing the string down to the wood all the way. Another thing I'm doing wrong is I'm not supporting this instrument, so if I wanted to change from this C, I think this is an A minor, I'm not sure. But if I wanted to change chords and I let go, the neck falls down. So you have a bigger instrument, it's a constant instrument, you could probably rest it on your lap, but the thing is you want this neck to be floating free here, so when you let go you can move around and make your changes. So ideally you should be able to count out your changes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is something my teacher Todd told me. So when you hit these, when you attack these strings for your chords, you really want to, bang it. You want to hear that sound. But then once you've hit it, the rule is don't move your finger any more than you have to. If you don't have to move it, don't move it. So when you want to change up to this chord, you just slide up. You don't pick your finger up, because then it's hard to find. It's hard to find it. But if you're sliding right up, you're anchored. So. You should be able to slide from there to there. Boom, boom. Just practice. You get tired of grinding out chords, you can try some different things like harmonics. You get the 12th, you count down 12 fret wires, rest your finger slightly, you bar slightly on top of the wire. You don't press down all the way. You don't want the strings to be touching the wire. And you stroke it and you let go. After you stroked it, you lift up and you're going to get that harmonic sound. If you miss it, it's going to sound like this. You lifted your finger up too soon. And you can do it individually. You're plucking the string, and after you pluck, you're lifting your finger up. See, that didn't play. Here's a little video on YouTube about harmonics. It's pretty good. Or you can try like a finger roll or a strum. There's another video called Travis picking. You use these two fingers. Your middle finger always plucks the bottom. Your index finger always plucks the second string, and your thumb will pluck the first, the third. This is the fourth and the third. Fourth, third, fourth, third. So you start out with your thumb, middle finger, thumb, index finger. And when you're picking, you're not plucking up like this, you're stroking the string back, like toward your hand. So. I made a mistake there. They have another video on Travis picking. There's a guy that's Ukulele Bob or something. He's got a lot of lessons. It's pretty good. When I'm trying to grind out these chords, for Minnie the Moocher, and they're minor chords. And there's a big distinction between minor chords and major chords, and even I can tell the difference, and you can tell the difference too. Minor chords, if you're watching a cartoon or TV and there's danger, you know, the kimchi's about to hit the fan, if Snidely Whiplash has kidnapped Nell and tied her to the railroad tracks and train's coming, you're going to hear a minor chord, which would sound like this. So that tells you right away something's not right and there's tension building. Now whenever Dudley Do-Right comes to save the day and beat up Snidely Whiplash and save Nell, you might hear some major chords like this. No, that was not a chord. That's the hero to the rescue. Here's the villain. Here's the hero. So you can tell the difference between a minor and a major chord. And music is a drama. It's about creating a conflict that sets up tension. You're creating tension. You got that tension, and then you have a resolution to that tension. That's what music's about. It's conflict, tension, and then resolution, relief. So let's see if I can get these Minnie the Moocher chords. Every time I play at night, I sound terrible, but then I sound better in the morning. And every time I listen to someone else play, they sound fantastic, and I sound horrible. So let's see if I can play this. I'm going to try to keep my downbeats here. Mistake, you just want to keep going. You're going to make some mistakes because when you're moving your fingers, you don't have the muscle memory right away. But you want to keep this right hand strumming. This does not sound right to me here. I might be pressing too hard or touching a wrong string. If you hear a sour note, like if you're playing this C and it doesn't sound right, maybe you might be touching this E string. See how that doesn't sound right. So make sure you're only touching the string you're supposed to. See that? Have to keep grinding away and just keep this hand strumming, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you move your fingers, if you don't have to move one, keep it down, keep it anchored, and move your other fingers. I'm terrible at this chord, G chord. Oh, that is not right. change to A, you just move this first finger off the second string to the third string, and you keep this middle, your second finger up and anchored to this, and this will anchor you so you can. Casper loves my playing. Well, I hope I'll sound better tomorrow. But it's going to be a lot of sour notes till you start hitting the good ones. You just got to grind away. And when you get tired, try a little. There was a good one.